My name is Salim Abbas Jilani. Well, I've never been in politics, in the political field at all, although I've been associated with the political governments and with non-political governments throughout my public career. Project management certainly has improved, and it can improve a lot more, because project management is really the focusing of the attention of the leaders of the management on the objective that you wish to achieve, and to bring together, to bring into play all the resources which the leaders, the managers have for the achievement of that objective. I was very happy that the PMI Karachi, Pakistan chapter was doing a very good job, and it was a very good experience for me, and I'd like to encourage them to keep on doing this. The project management for the success of business in Pakistan. My project management experience, which I narrated in the symposium, was that of the development of Balochistan, which was very close to my heart, and where for 3-4 years we worked together with a good team to implement the development plan that we had, and luckily we had very good resources from the international world globally. So I was able to narrate my experience, which was very welcomed, and I was very happy. And the response was also very good. I got a number of calls from people. They wanted to share more experiences. And so I think the PMI here is doing a very good job, and I would encourage them to continue doing this.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ashraf Kapadia. Currently, I am the Managing Director of Systems Limited. The recently held symposium by the Karachi chapter of PMI was an excellent symposium. It covered all aspects of project management, how it can be applied, not only to IT projects, but projects in general. Like IT, project management is also a tool. It cannot be said that IT is a more important tool or project management is a more important tool, because they are both tools that allow you to deliver projects or deliver functionality in a more precise, in a more efficient manner. In the international market, it is far more prevalent than in the Pakistani market. In the Pakistani market, still a lot of ad hocism prevails. हमें जुगाड़ का बड़ा शौक होता है. We do things which are not properly planned out, and that's why we see that many of our projects do get into trouble, are over budget, overrun, and so on. So I think there is a lot of merit in what PMI Karachi is doing, that promoting the use of proper project management techniques and tools, so that we plan our projects, whether they are IT projects or any other project, doesn't really matter, so that we plan our projects and we do them according to a methodology which is well defined, which is repeatable, so that we do not have surprises when we are running projects. The IT industry, the project management professionals, we sort of tend to work in isolation, and the good practices, the success stories are not talked about as much as they should be. Therefore, the collaboration between IDG and PMI is a good step, because that will allow us to celebrate our successes, take our good practices out to the practitioners in the field. Okay, in terms of focus areas, I think project management is a key focus area for all IT companies. And project management, or a let's say predefined or a well-defined project management plan, allows you to plan for all sorts of eventualities. Of course, there will still be unforeseens, but it still allows you to do a much better job of the project. And if I just take an example, for example, even if project management cuts your cost by as little as 5 to 10%, which is not a big margin, a 5 to 10% cut in in cost really means almost a 50% increase in your profits. So the return on using let's say a good project management discipline is manifold to the businesses. The symposium recently held by the Karachi chapter of PMI was an excellent symposium. It got together practitioners not from the ICT field only, but from other fields. And there were many interesting discussions, debates that took place. One in particular I remember is the person who was presenting the UK Olympics as a project. And we all know that the UK Olympics was an outstanding success. And it is claimed that it only happened seamlessly like it did because they had a very thorough project management plan in place and a very thorough practitioner which ran that project.
My name is Zara Khan. I'm the current president of PMI Karachi, Pakistan chapter. There are different areas where you see challenges. First of all, the way development sector or the social sector projects are designed. They are usually they're time bound, of course, but then between different time bound projects, you don't see any connections. So a project starts for 5 years, 10 years, and then it ends. The project teams go away and the community is left in the same situation. Then another team comes in and they start implementing another project. So on the continuum, you don't see much progress happening within the community's life. Secondly, the way we manage our projects is also not optimal, I would say. But it's improving. A lot of organizations, especially development sector organization and donors and funding agencies, because they provide the right push to the implementing agencies. They have been focusing more on effective project management to deliver successful projects. And I've seen a lot of organizations, instead of doing it trying to do everything themselves, they are now focusing more and more on working collaboratively, which was very rare, which has been rare, except for some areas. I think in Pakistan, I'm not sure if the hardcore development sector organizations have still got the required manpower, the trained human resources, although I've seen some changes, especially in the organizations or the development sector organizations who are working with international donors, and they are now focusing on capacity building of their team members, especially senior project managers. But at the same time, you see a lot of projects where senior project directors do not have any formal project management training, but the trend has been changing, but albeit very slowly. At the PMI Karachi Pakistan Chapter Symposium 2012, we specifically focused on bringing together the professionals, the project managers, the researchers, the students, the teachers, and the industry leaders, so that they can collectively discuss how project management is affecting positively the ROI of a business, and how local research can actually support the organizations with improving the service delivery or product delivery, and in the long run, the business profitability. You don't see much research happening in the project management area in Pakistan, but there are some individuals who have been working with PMI globally to actually explore how the businesses and the development sector organizations can learn from other organizations worldwide, and from the best practices that PMI and other development sector organizations are proposing to deliver successful projects in Pakistan. In the symposium last year, we highlighted a national project, and it was a social development sector project. It's the nationwide financial literacy program, and Mazars Consulting has been implementing that program. This project actually won the PMI Karachi, Pakistan chapter Community Advancement through Project Management Award for 2012.